Missouri could soon pass one of the country's strictest abortion bills.
It would be the latest state to pass a different restrictive abortion law. It's among more than a dozen considered highly controversial moves. And new at 10, 41 Action reporter Kat Reed explains the restrictions of this measure. Kat.
Well, this legislation was initially filed in December as a heartbeat bill, banning abortions at 8 weeks of pregnancy. Over time, it was expanded with new provisions like a ban on abortion based on race or Down syndrome. Today, the governor voiced his support, saying passage would make Missouri the most pro-life state in the country.
Don't lose your commitment to protecting life, because until the day that we no longer have abortions in this country, I will never waver in the fight for life.
The bill includes exceptions for medical emergencies, but not in cases of rape or incest. Doctors who violate the 8-week cutoff could face 5 to 15 years in prison. The act also includes a trigger bill, which would automatically ban all abortions in the case Roe v. Wade is overturned by the Supreme Court. Pro-choice advocates say this is all part of a political race to the nation's highest court.
There are people's lives at stake and health at stake, and doctors' ability to care for their patients at stake. And I don't think people of Missouri will stand for it, but the politicians in Missouri aren't representing those people.
Senate Democrats took to the floor today to voice opposition to the bill. Lawmakers have until Friday at 6 p.m. to pass legislation. That is when the session ends. In the newsroom, Kat Reed, 41 Action News.
And Kat, the governor of Alabama says while she signed the nation's strictest abortion law, she also knows it is currently unenforceable.
Alabama's new law defines life when a fetal heartbeat is detected. It also makes performing an abortion a felony. Anyone who performs one could face up to 99 years in prison. The law makes no exception for rape or incest.
We believe in Alabama that baby in the womb is a person. That's already a part of our law. If a drunk driver killed a mother expecting a child, it's a double homicide in our law.
I was saddened for the women of the state of Alabama. I was saddened for the women in this country to think that we cannot make decisions for ourselves and our bodies.
The law is unenforceable because of Roe versus Wade. Alabama's governor says it is now time for the U.S. Supreme Court to review that landmark case. Planned Parenthood and the ACLU are challenging states who have restricted abortion, saying lawmakers are passing these bills only to benefit their parties.
They're playing political games with women's lives in states like Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, and they have been blatant and overt about that. They know and say publicly that these laws are blatantly unconstitutional, and they don't care. They don't care about the money they're wasting. They don't care about the lives that they're risking.
According to supporters of Missouri's abortion bill, the legislation is designed to withstand court challenges. If courts don't allow Missouri's proposed 8-week ban, the bill includes a less restrictive time limit from 14 to 20 weeks.